What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Reagan, and I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. And I do this makeup because I literally take pictures of myself for Instagram every single day. So this is the makeup that I do. It's natural looking, but it's not like a no makeup look that I've done before. So this is gonna be like my everyday routine. Although I don't wear foundation or skin tint, nothing new here, y'all already know that. But if it was like maybe I'm going to dinner or I really want to, you know, cake my face up or something, even though I'm not really doing that, I will use the Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tint. I do like this. I tried this in my birthday vlog for the first time and I actually did really like it. But since I'm usually just putting on makeup every day to take pictures, I'm not in my makeup that long, or even if I'm like running errands or something, I'm not in my makeup that long, so I don't want to like put a lot of makeup on, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna conceal, and I do have some blemishes, so I do like to conceal those, which I need a mirror. So the concealer I use is the Too Faced Born This Way, and I'm in the shade Shortbread. I'm really not, but I'm kind of pale right now, but as summer approaches, I probably won't be able to use this ever again. And I actually do conceal my pimples with a lighter. Wow, that's a big pimple. I know most people don't usually use like lighter concealers to conceal their pimples, but the way I do my makeup is I keep all of my like bronzing and blush, like all my makeup basically is from my cheeks and up. So all of this down here, like by my chin and mouth, is like no makeup, except unless I'm concealing a pimple. So you can't really like tell that it's like lighter. It blends in with my skin, y'all will see. Okay, and then I'm going to let that sit, and as I let it sit, I'm going to do my eyebrows, which my eyebrows are nothing special. I have like naturally shaped eyebrows, they're just really sparse, so I just like to make them darker, and I probably will speed through this. I'm gonna take my sponge, and I'm just going to start blending in the concealer and covering up my blemishes. Can y'all tell, like, now it like kind of matches my skin tone, low key. I'm really not that pale, but like, this, like, you can never tell that I'm wearing like a bright concealer on my blemishes to cover them up. I don't know why, I don't know how this works. Maybe because the sponge picks up a lot of the product and then whatever's left blends into my skin, but yeah. Okay, I've blended out my concealer, and now I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder with another sponge. And at first I like rub it under my eye to set the concealer, and then I will just like press it under my eye, and then whatever is left over I will pat it on my blemishes to also set those. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and just like powder my whole face. Okay, now that I kind of look pasty, I need to add my color back. So I love the Milk Makeup Cream Bronzer and Blush. It's like a good base for how I do my like blush and my contour and stuff like that. So I use the shade Baked in the Milk Makeup Cream Bronzer, and then I use the shade Rally in the Lip and Cheek Blush. So as I was saying, I like to keep all my makeup pretty high on my face. I guess you can say it's to give me the lifted effect, but I just like wearing my makeup up here and having like this whole like C-shape part of my face like bronzed and blushed. I mean, y'all will see when I do it. But so how I like to do my bronzer is, this is my cheekbone right here, like my natural cheekbone. It already has like a natural contour line right there. I literally try to stay as far away from that as possible. So I put my bronzer and I angle it downwards. That's like my whole technique, is just to keep angling downwards on everything that I'm doing. So I just like swipe it down, and then I will take the blush and do the same thing and just place it right over the bronzer. And then I will blend those two together. To also bring the cream blush like under my eye, kind of where I put my concealer and stuff, just because I do like to wear blush on the apples of my cheeks as well as my cheekbones. So let me blend this. And then whatever is left over on my bronzer brush, that is what I use to put on my nose. I don't really contour my nose, I just like to add my nose some color. Okay, now I'm going to take my big blush brush and I'm going to take some powder blush and bronzer and I'm going to mix those two and basically just set my cream bronzer and blush. This is the Nesting Bitch Face palette. I love this palette so much, probably my face palette I've ever used, and these are all the different shades in it, some blushes in the middle, highlights, and bronzer. So I'm going to take the lightest bronzer and the darkest blush and I'm going to put that where I usually bronze and I'm going to bring it up in that C shape, and then I'm gonna mix both of the blushes together and put that where I would put my blush, which is the apples of my cheek. I kind of swipe it across my eyelid too to kind of get that base shade for my eyeshadow. But yeah, so I'm just going in this like C-shaped motion and just literally bronzing and blushing it all up. Now I am all bronzy and blushy, and that's basically it for my base. I sometimes will take my translucent powder again and the flat side of my sponge, and I will cut my contour and also bring it up and define my cheek, just so I can have like a really cheeky, blushy, lifted look. But I think I'm pretty okay today, so I'm not gonna do that. But now I'm going to do some eyeshadow, and for eyeshadow I do the most simple look ever. It's the eyeshadow wing look. It's not even like a black shadow, it's literally a dark brown. And like I said, I kind of already gave my eyeshadow a base for my winged look because I usually don't wear any eyeshadow, I just wear the wing. It's kind of like an extension of my eyelash. It kind of just lifts the eyes too and gives it a little bit of definition. But I'm going to just sweep a transition shade over my eyelid so I can blend together the blush. I switch my eyeshadow palettes up a lot. This is the Kylie one, and I don't know what collection this is called, but it's the one with the leopard print. I also have her Kendall and Kylie collection one, and then I also have like some ColourPop shadows. I just like to use a brown, whichever one I think looks good. So it doesn't really matter what shadow palette you use. But after I kind of like just blend the eyeshadow and the blush together like a transition shade, I'm going to do the winged look. So I'm gonna take this kind of brown. It's like a medium dark brown. It's the darkest brown in this palette. And I'm gonna take an angled brush. Okay, I zoomed out in a little bit so y'all can see me do this wing. So I hold my brush like this, and you can honestly just press it against your skin, or you can just like swipe it real quick and then connect it to your lash line, and it will make the line for you. Okay, sorry, I can't talk and do it at the same time, but that's basically it. It's almost like a little extension of your eyelash line, so when you put on your mascara, your eyelashes look a little bit more wispy at the end. And I kind of just let the wing fade out as I get to like the middle and then to the corner of my eye. I don't really define the whole line. I literally just want an extension of my eyelash line, basically. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Hello.
Hi, baby.
Okay, once I've done both wings, I like to take the transition eyeshadow. Oh, my sister's calling me. Okay, so once I've done my wing, I'm gonna take the eyeshadow transition brush that I used before, and I'm just gonna kind of like, what's it called? Smudge it out, I guess. Kind of make it less harsh to really make it look like an extension of just like my lash line. And then I'm gonna take the angled brush again and go back into that brown I used for the wing and kind of connect it down to my lower lash line, so I can just like have some definition down there too, but I don't bring it all the way like across to the corner of my eye. I kind of just leave it on the outer corner. So that's all I do for my eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and put my mascara on off camera. I use a L'Oreal Voluminous one. Okay, you guys, I did my mascara, and now all that is left is highlighting and my lips. So I used to highlight the inner corner of my eyes with like a shimmer eyeshadow, but I've kind of been liking not doing that recently. I mean, it just depends on the day. Sometimes I do. I'm not gonna do it today though, but I am gonna take the face palette I used before and go in with the kind of like champagne light nude pinky highlight. So basically right now this is a very matte look. It's not that like highlighting or shimmery or dewy or anything, but when I add this highlight, it turns this look into like a whole dewy everyday spring makeup look, and I absolutely love it these days. So I am going to do that, but if you'd like your face to be matte, you can obviously just leave it like this and just do your lip and be good. But I am going to highlight and make it a little bit dewy because I think it's perfect for spring. So I'm just taking this angled brush. And now it's kind of like a super dewy spring look. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna do my lips now. I always go for a nude lip. It just looks best in my pictures. Sometimes I'll do it a little pinkier for spring if I'm feeling it, but I usually stick to just nude. I got this new lip liner from the Sephora collection and it's in the color Dress to the 90s. Like a deep nude beige. It's so pretty. And I'm just gonna outline my lips with this. Since it is spring, I'm going to do a little bit of a pinkier color, but it's still kind of nude. I'm gonna use both of the cream lip and cheek sticks from Milk Makeup, and this one is in the color Work. It's more of a nude color, and then this was the Rally color that I used on my cheeks. I'm gonna put the pinkier one in the middle of my lips, and then I'm gonna kind of blend it out with the nude one. This honestly is cute by itself, but I just like to keep it more nude for some reason. I don't know, I think it's because it looks better in my pictures. Virgil has the zoomies right now. What's new? Virgil! Okay, so this is the final makeup look. It's my dewy spring everyday makeup. I'm literally about to go make TikToks now and then go take a picture for my Instagram feed. Yeah, this is the makeup I always like to do when I'm trying to make content. I do put this makeup on for my everyday makeup if I'm like running errands or something. I love it. It's like super highlighting and pinky and blushy. Everything you need for spring. I think a like natural wing eyeshadow look is so good for like more everyday makeup, and if you just want to do something to your eyes and kind of highlight that feature, like bring it up, lift it, whatever, I think it's perfect. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments. Give me video requests. If y'all like sit down videos, give me requests of what y'all want to see. I know I do a lot of vlogs and stuff, and Virgil's under my tripod. He's definitely gonna move it. But yeah, I've been kind of in the mood to do more sit down videos than rather just vlogs, because I do the same thing like every day. Again, every single day I go and take pictures and make content. So my latest upload was how to take your own Instagram pictures, so that's what I do every day. And then now I'm showing you the makeup look that I do every day too. So let me know anything else y'all want to see me do, elaborate more on, that I show y'all on my vlogs or whatever. I can totally do that for y'all. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see y'all in my next video.